I just want to start by saying a very special thank you to this little community that's been building up around me. I just have so much gratitude for all of you guys. I've started this channel kind of in like a television format. I'm gonna go kind of season by season, deep diving into bands, and season 1 has been Sleep Token. So far, we've done 11 songs. I started with The Night Does Not Belong to God, and 11 songs later, we made it to Take Me Back to Eden. We're gonna see what happens today because these 11 songs have had a deep impact on me. I think each song has affected me in a different way, and they've all been nothing short of surprising. So if you want to find these songs, there's a full playlist with them. So this is going to be the finale of the Sleep Token series. I'm going to run a voting poll after this on the community page for anybody who decides to subscribe and keep moving forward. And it's going to be up to you guys to decide what we deep dive for season 2. I also want you guys to say in the comments what bands you'd like to hear, and the bands that get the most upvotes basically will make it to the poll. So stick around to the end of the video. I'm going to talk a little bit more as well. I'm also going to get into these Sleep Token album reactions, but I've got a special plan for that. So with all that being said, let's dive into Sleep Token, Euclid.
Just run it back, give me 5 whole minutes. I am thick out on the inside, burning. I've got a ghost in the hallway, grinning, and a heavy head that won't stop turning. If my fate is a bad collision, and if my mind is an open highway, give me the twilight two-way vision. Give me one last ride on a sunset skylane. Call me when you get the chance. I can feel the walls around me close.
I'm just gonna say my first thoughts on this song. I can see the resemblance to The Night Does Not Belong to God with that doubling and that synchronized harmony of like the kind of Vox box, you know, that kind of robotic filter on his voice with the harmonies and that beautiful sound. It's kind of got that piano coming in kind of reminds me of Styx, Come Sail Away, for some reason. I don't know. I'm gonna run this back to the very beginning though. I love his lyrical content. As a hip hop writer myself and a poet, I sucked at math in high school, but my best course was English. Believe it or not, sometimes I can't find the right words when I'm talking, but when I'm writing on paper, I swear to God, I'm hot fire.
If my fate is a bad collision, just run it back, give me 5 whole minutes. I am thick out on the inside, burning. I've got a ghost in the hallway, grinning, and a heavy head that won't stop turning. If my fate is a bad collision, and if my mind is an open highway, give me the twilight two-way vision. Give me one last ride on a sunset skylane.
You know what? I've only had one person who badmouthed me for pausing and talking, and the rest of you were like, listen, this is what we live for. I'm going to break something down for you, okay? Because this is Poetic Brilliance here. He's doing an A-B rhyme scheme here, and it's beautiful. Just run it back. Give me 5 whole minutes. I'm thick tar on the inside burning. I've got a ghost in the hallway grinning, so minutes grinning, and a heavy hand that won't stop turning. So minutes, grinning, burning, turning. If my fate is a bad collision and my mind is an open highway, give me the twilight two-way vision. Give me one last ride on a sunset skylane. So what he's doing is It's very beautiful writing, and it seems super simplistic, but the way he's putting it together is he's actually hitting the syllables as the piano's playing too. So he's actually rhyming to the piano, which is sick. That's almost like his drum line. It's very well done, and something that might seem very simple, but it pleases me.
Gave me five.
Rhyme into the piano.
Just running by, gave me 5 whole minutes. I am victor on the inside, burning. I've got a ghost in the hallway, grinning, and a heavy head that won't stop turning. If my fate is a bad collision, and if my mind is an open highway, give me the twilight two-way vision. Give me one last ride on a sunset skylake. Me when you get the chance, I can feel the walls around me closing in.
Beautiful.
Just running forward, alive like wires as I see the past on an empty ceiling. I play along with the life signs anyway, but oh to God you don't know this feeling. Yet in reverse you were all my symmetry. A parallel I would lay my life on. So if your wings won't find you heaven, I will bring it down like an ancient bygone.
That's sick. I love that musical choice. That you don't hear shit like that. Like Vessel is he's not a heavy metal musician. The guy is a fucking rapper. I don't care what anybody says. This guy has showed me better hip hop than I hear on the radio today. I don't even listen to the radio. I don't know what I'm talking about, but you know what I mean. That's the example of like this modern day music is fucking garbage. But this guy is like, he's a contemporary genius, man. And the musical choice with the instruments are so, they're miraculous. And I know it's just him and two in the studio. So basically Vessels, he's creating all of this shit, except two is making these fabulous and immaculate drum lines. So good. But he did exactly what he did on the first verse, rhyming over the piano, except this time there's a fucking thick drum line with it. Sorry guys, we're going back. And I've got the lyrics pulled up over here. I've never heard this song before. Swear to God, I'm just going with, I got the lyrics here, so that's how I know what's going on.
Just running forward,
so good.
Me closing in. Just running forward, alive like wires as I see the past on an empty ceiling. I play along with the life signs anyway, but oh to God you don't know this feeling. Yet in reverse you were all my symmetry. A parallel I would lay my life on. So if your wings won't find you heaven, I will bring it down like an ancient bygone. Call me when you have the time. I just need to leave this part of me behind.
Beautiful.
Do you remember me? When the rain gathers, and do you still believe that nothing else matters? For me, it's still
I'm sorry, guys. I just ADHD brain. I gotta say this before I forget because I want to let this play out and I want to feel it. But I gotta say, from everything that we've experienced from the first song and everything that you guys have shared with me about your interpretations of the music and my interpretations of the music is like everything that Vessel has gone through from the first song until now has been pain and depression and codependency and addiction and toxic relationships and trying to escape and not feeling good enough in his own skin. And this song is kind of like, no, the night does not belong to God. He says this is empowering. No, by now the night belongs to you. This bow has broken through. I must be someone new. So this is like a reflection on his journey and basically saying, I've evolved. You know what I mean? I'm no longer that Charmander. He says, I'm a fucking Charizard, boy. It's beautiful. It got me super emotional there for a second because it's like, that's what I need. It's like, I spoke a little about my past, and as we go on, you'll get to know me quite well because I'm an open book about addiction and recovery and my life. But man, that's very empowering. All of these songs just have such heavy content, and it's beautiful. I love it. I love people who are able to be vulnerable because it allows other people who don't like to be vulnerable to get vulnerable. And I'm a person who hates being vulnerable, but this channel allows me an opportunity to do that in front of this fucking webcam and grow along with you guys. What a cool concept. Beautiful. A beautiful composition. What a cool way to kind of wrap up this journey. Very satisfying. I feel like I went through this psycho circus of emotions, and I was given a balloon at the end. A balloon and a goodie bag and like a card that said you survived sleep token. And I can't wait to keep going. I hope you guys are just as stoked and supportive and looking forward to the next chapter, which will be more bands, right? Let's deep dive. Let's see. Sleep Token's just the beginning. But like I said at the beginning of the video, I am going to do Sleep Token video album reactions. But what I was thinking, because I want to keep the channel focused and move on to like a season 2 here with the next band, I was thinking about potentially creating a Patreon channel solely dedicated to album reactions, and maybe releasing an album reaction once a week, and just having it for like a really low fee, like $2 or $3 a month. And then that way I have a herniated disc in my C7 in my back, and it took me out of work for a long time, and I got hit by a car when I was 17 years old, and it's really fucked me up. It makes it hard to go to work and provide for my family. So if I can do reaction videos and also make a little bit of extra cheddar cheese, then that's, you know what, it's a win-win, right? We're having fun. But I want to know what you guys think about that in the comments, right? Because I hate the idea of putting content behind a paywall. But I mean, I think also my girlfriend and I've got 3 kids, right? So I'm a father of 3. I gotta provide somehow. So, and I think she would be a lot more excited about me making content during the day. I'd be able to make a lot more of it if it was kind of like a job. So yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out together. I want you guys to help me run this channel as much as I do. We're a community here. So anyways, I hope you guys have a great evening, day, wherever you are in the world, and stay safe. We'll see you soon.
These rappers are hungry, so am I. Starving, so cut me a piece of the pie. Recorded this song for the swag, cause I'm ghetto and needed to prove I can still be that guy. Somebody said I'm the shady from Timu. Needed to write this to give you a preview. As long as I'm keeping it real, I'll reach you. You struggle with writing, allow me to teach you. Stand before God and with you as my witness. I won't quit again, cause I'm going the distance. This ain't coincidence, I am envisioning breaking free out of the mind of a president. Call me Vegeta, you follow my steps. Get put in the trunk, coming after the prince again. Handsome as fucking, you look like a simpleton. Serving them up like I'm training for Wimbledon. I will assemble the bass and the treble to make them all tremble. The goal is to cripple them, double the numbers. You fuck, I just triple them. Doing the max, will you give them the minimum? Rappers are nothing, I treat them like game. At first there's a hunt, then I kill and I'm skinning them. Everything that I'm hearing is sounding the same, so I'm serving the people and sending them.